winner. Please welcome Jean Rohe.
How's everybody doing? Thank you for that very kind introduction, Rich. I'm having a great time here. This is my first SWRFA. My SWRFA. This song is called Ashes to Ashes. I'm going to do a little set about mortality tonight, for it is the very spice of life. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, years will slip and wheels will rust. Night is falling and our days are few, so I will spend them all with you. Sail me east, sail me west, sail to the one that I love the best. He'll be waiting at the door. Love me till I can't take no more. Hold me tighter, hold me tight, hold me down and make me right. Make it so the scars don't show, so we're the only ones who know. for the time being. I don't know why people always say that about New York City, like it's a phase or something, but I like living there. It's not an easy place to live, but there's a lot to recommend it. And but I do get out sometimes, and I'd like to come to Texas some more. I was just here in the spring for the second time in my life. The last time I was in Austin, I was 17, and driving around the country with my boyfriend at the time, and I don't remember a lot about Texas. More about that special person and riding around. This next tune I wrote in October last year. I had this great opportunity to be in the eastern part of Oregon. It's really a special landscape out there. I was at the Pine Meadow Ranch. I was supposed to be writing a new project, new group of songs. And I got there and I felt like I had landed on the moon or something. It was just a whole other world. And so I took some time to try and digest the place that I was in. On the ranch, there was a part of the ranch they called the boneyard, where they kept all the stuff that they couldn't use anymore, but they weren't ready to throw away. And I would walk out there sometimes and look at all these like old pieces of pipe and bones and old like ceramic sink. I don't know, there was all kinds of junk out there. But there was some real deep like history there that went back to geologic time, and I think I picked up this tune out in the boneyard. I'm gonna walk down the Juniper Trail in the sunrise. Stumble out past the cottonwoods, manzanita on the rows of pine. I'm a stranger in my own dark country. Every dusty footstep catches me off guard. The aspen wind calls out to me, come on down to the boneyard. Come on down to the boneyard. 'Cause I'm a seeker and a sleuth, I'm a scout on a search for clues. Through the fence posts and rope, bones and blood, chrome and rusty horseshoes. Down among all the gravel and the gristle that someone else once thought it prudent to discard, I'll put the pieces back together down in the boneyard. All of a sudden, an eruption turns the mountains inside out, spewing the centuries of stone. The boneyard souls are tossed about. Dinosaurs, the U.S. Army, phantom ranch hands hitch the team. People gather in the huckleberry in tule baskets. Ceremony. Summertime. Dark country. Every dusty footstep catches me off guard. Oh, and the aspen wind calls out to me, come on down to the boneyard. escapes from this land so wild and hard, that holds millennium sand and rock and water, and takes a part of me and soothes me where I'm scarred. All the ghosts know where to find me, and I tilt my head in fond regard down in the boneyard. Oh, the boneyard, down in the boneyard. Well, what do I want to say about this song? These lives we live are short and precious, and I think there's a lot of frustration and pain that happens in life that we don't get to choose. But this song is about the power of choosing the things we do get to keep in the garden of our lives in our short times here. And it's a true story from my life. I want to send it out today to all the folks who help people who want abortions get abortions. It's called Animal. I make a garden for our kitchen, start the seeds indoors in March, and warm them in water until they sprout, take them outside after the frost. All the morning glory is beautiful, but it strangles the tomatoes and the chives, so I pull the weeds to save the vegetables. It's the gardener who decides. Ooh, body of an animal. Ooh, power of a god. Last time I played a tour in Oregon, I felt nauseous and my breasts were sore. I went to the Rite Aid in some mountain town, dodged the skater kids at the door. There was a protest down on Main Street, gory signs held by men without a clue. I raged in the car as I called every clinic in every town I would be passing through. Ooh, body of an animal. Ooh, power of a god. Power of a god. When I finally got back to New York City, I went to the clinic on Bleecker Street. It didn't hurt and it wasn't that scary. Everybody was so kind to me. Then I stepped out into that April morning. I saw what was and what could have been. I threw my arms around my lover and I felt like myself again. Ooh, body of an animal. Ooh, in a hospital, helplessly watching as my father died. I called out for mercy, kindness, a miracle, but I don't always get to decide. All the morning glory is beautiful, but it strangles the tomatoes and the chives. So I pull the weeds to save the vegetables, at least till winter time.